Next is from Justin Alsade. Does AEW need a Vince Russo? Hello, Joe, Disco, and Konnan. I've been seeing that the AEW ratings for both shows have been flat recently with their major talent additions. Do you believe that AEW would need a writer like Vince Russo, who's someone you guys highlighted in the past, with his ability to have something for everyone? I personally believe they'll do a lot better if everyone had some storyline going on that would make you invest in them more, because at the end of the day, people are just having matches without anything. Interesting people behind it will eventually just turn off the channel because they have no interest in the outcome of it. I would absolutely agree with this, because the one thing that AEW has is just way too many flat matches, and all the angle is just guys attacking each other. You know, what Vince would do, whether the angles were good or the angles were bad, he would always put somebody in something like a progressive storyline. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they weren't good, but at least you were involved in a storyline that progressed each week, so you had like your character had a direction and purpose. You know, like a lot of these guys on this show, I don't know what their direction and purpose is a lot. You know,
I have a solution.
So,
Jimmy Jacobs. Bring in Jimmy Jacobs because he worked so well with Jericho, and then if Owens comes in, he was working with them with all that great stuff they did together.
For God's sakes.
What's wrong with Jimmy? Bring Jimmy in.
You can bring Jimmy in,
yeah,
just because you think that Kevin Owens might be coming in.
Well, no, I would bring him in anyway to work with Chris.
Jimmy's right. Jimmy Jacobs is a good writer.
Yeah.
I would say his work the style is very similar to Vince.
And he's
bro, that Impact Wrestling show had a lot of comedy. Mm-hmm. And a lot of storyline, like a lot of stories, like the kind of like the
even supernatural.
In a way that Vince would write,
even supernatural, and the
would you agree with that comment, Konnan?
What?
That the Impact when you were there, and like a lot of their story, like they wrote a lot very like the Jimmy Jacobs and Don and those guys kind of wrote very similar to Russo style. Did you agree? Do you agree with that? Like a lot of backstage vignettes, a lot of guys, like look at the deal he did with me. Remember when I came to the show and I didn't think I was looking for Don, and when it was crossed, we did the skit with you and stuff. All that, like that's the type of like vignette that Vince would have like that he would have wrote.
But weren't they doing that in WWE before Vince got there?
Not really. Remember when Vince and Ed started writing the show? That's when the camera started opening up in the back.
Yeah.
Remember that? And like when we were,
I don't know enough about Vince's work to make an honest statement, and I want, you know what I'm saying? You do. But I will say this: I don't know. I think that, Tony has like 3 or 4 shows. Give one to Vince. See if he can make magic. Talks a big game. I don't know if he has the temperament to deal with all the and all the snowflakes they have, because, he doesn't play well with others. He gets upset really quick. He's offended. He's sensitive. You better have tough skin if you're going to go in there, bro, because it's a war zone. But give him a chance. What he did in WWE with Eddie Bear was magic, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I
think that's the one thing people forget is Vince does have some good work on his resume.
Yeah, but I think he's done such a great job of just burning the field with everybody that a lot of people don't want to with him. But I would give him one of the shows and go, you got a year. Let's see what you can do to, shut up or put, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might do good.